We live in this motherfucker. We good, Doechii? We in this motherfucker? Let's go. Let's go, man. What's up, everybody, man? How's everybody doing? Welcome to Post with the Homies. I'm your host, Pook, a.k.a. Pook the God, and with my co-host, Joey D, a.k.a. I'm just Joe, baby.
Yes, right. That's right. That's right.
And then we got my boy, Doechii in the cut, man, producer, man. Shout out to him and shit like that, man.
Shout out to Drew, baby.
Yeah. So we back with another episode with Post with the Homies, and if you came back, we appreciate it. And if it's the last time you listened to it, we appreciate y'all too. But anyways, man, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing good. It's a motherfucking, it was raining today. Was it Thursday?
Raining.
It's Thursday?
Thursday.
I don't even know my fucking days. Like,
We ain't gonna date ourselves, but damn, if you in Vegas, you know that shit's
yeah, definitely.
cold, rainy. Damn, bro.
Vegas weather is very bipolar.
It is, bro.
It's very bipolar.
It is, man. I feel like we were talking about it earlier. Like it gets like you need a jacket, you need to walk out with some shorts. Like you don't even know what to do no more, bro. Because at least recently, man.
You realize though, like if you realize most people that live here, you'll see that they wear shorts.
Yeah.
On the bottom, it's long socks, and then they wear a sweater
on top, bro.
I kept on seeing that all day today. I mean, I was one of the victims. Yeah.
Like, I feel like, you know what's crazy too? Like, people judge me over like sandals with socks, bro. Because like when I wear sandals with socks, people look at me crazy.
Why?
I don't know, bro. It's like, you know, it's like a homie rule. Like, you're not supposed to go outside with sandals, right?
Yeah.
But some of the people just chilling, you go to the store, they're like, rid of sandals with the socks, you know?
I mean, you know what? Because I think us over here,
it's a little different because Vegas weather, you know, it's a little different.
It's a little different. But I mean, you know, shout out to my Hawaiian brothers and my Islander brothers, man. Them motherfuckers come out, them motherfucking woodworks, hey, toes, bunions, and all. And the fucking chunkless dogs. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. I got mistaken for being Hawaiian yesterday, bro. Oh boy, it was an old school guy. He was like, yo. He's like, yo. He said, hey, man. Where you from? I'm always speaking like he's young. He's like, hey, man, where you from? I was like, Reese, you're from LA. He's like, oh, man. He said, I thought you were from Hawaii, man. You look like you're Hawaiian. I was like, no, I'm not, bro. I'm from an island, but not
You can pass for it, though, bro.
I know.
You can pass for it. You can pass for it, bro, you know.
It's all good. Shout out to my peoples, though. Shout out to my Polynesian,
man, for real.
Yeah.
Bro, because think about it, he felt like some type of connection to you, you know?
He did.
You know, comfortability. You know, like, hey, you know, he was like,
straight up.
You know, it's cool. Hey, bro. Same thing as someone that thinks they can speak Spanish. You're like, and then you speak Spanish back. They're like, oh my God, they feel so like, it's like a warming feeling towards them. You know, like find out there's a little correlation between you guys.
That's crazy you say that though, because I've had interactions with people and I know that they, you know, I'm very cool with people like trying to speak English, right? But I know that they're struggling. Yeah. So I try, because I'm not the best at Spanish. I'm not gonna say I'm the best, but I try to speak Spanish to them as much as I can so they can feel comfortable. So now when I see this dude that I know, he's like, hey, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? But he says it, you know what I'm saying? He says it in English, but I talk to him in Spanish. So it's like Spanglish. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, translation. I'm trying, you trying, we both trying. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to my No Sabo kids. Shout out to my No Sabos, man.
Bro, but that's crazy, bro, because you say No Sabo because I put myself in those shoes too, bro.
Yeah.
Like living in this country, like I get it. People have told their kids, like, you know, don't speak Spanish because you don't want to be separated and or isolated.
That's what you know. It's so crazy you say that. I don't have to cut you off, but Mexican people don't understand that. Like people from Mexico don't understand it. It's like, bro, when you come here, and the parents that we had back in the day, like my grandparents went to school, bro, to learn English because it was important to them because that's what they were like. Hey, we come to this country, we got to learn that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We want to be here. People to treat us the same way.
Exactly.
You know,
there's not even losing your culture though. It's like you just know your culture, you know who you are, but you also have to kind of respect the culture that's already here. You know,
it's like if you go to a different place, but if you move to fucking Japan, you're not gonna learn Japanese.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's like you're not gonna be the best. Yeah, arigato.
No, I know. Sorry.
Sorry. Yeah.
You know, it's like, that's thank you. That's a
proper
hello.
Yeah.
Hello, thank you. Please,
yeah,
you know,
just a typical, just to get by, right? Know the shit to get by, to get home, or whatever the fuck it is, you know?
Exactly. Those are respectful words, though, you know, like the basics, you know, we can, you know, but obviously you got to assimilate to the country you are, and I get that part, too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know? Well, man, how's everybody been doing, brother? How you been doing over there, Doechii? You been good, brother?
Thumbs up. You saying thumbs up. You saying thumbs up,
Shout
man.
out to my brother over there.
Producer Drew, man.
He over here getting the cut, man. Doechii in the cut, rolling it up, man. Man, so today, man, it's been a lot been going on. There's a lot been going on. I want to get into it right away because I feel like it needs to be talked about, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're a Laker fan, John, and bring it up." So, how do you feel about the Stephen A. Smith and the LeBron shit? Let me hear your take, and then
Man.
maybe because I know you're not a father, so I know maybe you might have different takes on how we see it. But I just want to hear your point, and maybe what I'm saying, we'll see. We see how it goes.
And then to your point, like I put myself in LeBron's shoes as a father, right? But at the same time, like like there's different people that came to that league that didn't have that backing. That like are you exempt from criticism? That's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that you kind of I get where LeBron's coming from, but at the same time, your son's a part of this league now, so there's no like you're in this thing along with everybody else who receives criticism for. And granted, you're gonna have the extra spotlight on you because you're LeBron's son, right?
Yeah.
But if it's like unwarranted criticism, if it's just like blatant like disrespect, that's different. But if it's just fair criticism, then that's I don't know what he actual Stephen A. Smith said, but if it's warranted, if it's fair criticism, okay. But if you're just taking it out of line, then
Drew, can you bring up what Stephen A. Smith actually said? What got him riled up? I don't know if you can find that, but I don't know if you could. He did. He was bringing.
He
up
said
Bronny.
something, but I don't know what he mentioned.
I don't remember exactly. So my point is that I agree with you on that, but I also don't agree with Stephen A. You understand? That's somebody's child.
Yeah, I get that.
So I'm really nepotism is. I can't get mad at that because it's like if I could bring my child to be in the same position I am, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
So as a father, you look at LeVar Ball. You know what I'm saying? So I get why LeBron. Do I think that the way he did it? Should he done it like that? I don't think so because of the professional aspect. But I also think that he had to show people like I ain't no bitch. Like I'm gonna protect my kids, and as he should as a man. I'm my kids, but I also am on the other side of like your son is a professional athlete.
Yeah.
So he's gonna get criticized. Now with that part, why don't you now Stephen A. Smith? Why don't you critique everybody that's a G League player the same way you critiquing him? Oh, because he's LeBron's son. And that's where the gray line, or you could say like, that's where that shit kind of gets tricky. It's like I get LeBron because LeBron has all the right to defend his fucking kids. That's his fucking kid. He made that. You know what I'm saying? And Stephen A. Smith, as being a father, you should understand that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you might not have dealt with it the same way he did, but he felt at that moment that he had to do that. And as a father, if he had to do that at the moment, he had to do that. You lucky he smacked the shit out of you. Right? Because it was me. You know what I'm saying? If it was me, I would have probably told you something. Pop. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick.
Yeah, say something again, bro. But I know, you gotta keep it professional. But my take is like, I get both sides, but I also understand that there's a time and place for everything.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? There's a time and place for everything. And I don't think that Stephen A. Smith, if he would have told Stephen, hey, keep my son's name out your mouth, and we'll have a talk later. He would have been like, all right, cool. Yeah. Because I can see Stephen A. Smith being a stand-up guy like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just my point.
And I get you too, bro. And I get you too. But maybe it's like more like LeBron, like trying to protect your son too much instead of letting him go through a little bit, like the trial by fire, But that also comes to the thing is that LeBron's been there before, so maybe he's overprotective of his son because he's already been there, So, but at the same time, maybe just let your son.
He gotta be his own man.
Go through that shit.
He gotta be his own man. He gotta be his own man.
Because that's the narrative, right? Yes. That LeBron's son, Bronny James, that he's living through his dad's name. So let him kind of give him that thing. Let him go by himself a little bit.
So do you guys think that he should have went to a different team instead of the Lakers so he could have dealt with that? Or you think that LeBron made it a point to get it because he wanted to make sure that he was? I think he like you say, he controlled the narrative of it, right?
Yeah.
And I think that a better thing for him would have been if he would have been on a different team.
Yeah.
Because he wouldn't have the scrutiny, the judgmental people, the people saying, "Oh, that's you're LeBron James' son." It's like, bro, who gives a fuck? He's a kid. Like, I mean, but still, he's still a young man.
19, 20, 21.
And not even that, mind you, homeboy almost died like a couple years ago.
Yeah,
he had like a heart thing,
cardiac arrest in the middle of practice or something like that.
So you know what I'm saying? That kid already has a lot of pressure, bro. Not only is your dad who your dad is, and then that happens, and then you go in the league, and then everybody's critiquing you because you're not doing this thing. But from what I see in the G League, bro, he's scoring.
He is.
So it's like
he is.
he's there, but maybe he's not there. He's not there yet. I don't think so yet. I mean, I don't know how you guys say. I feel like he has a lot of work to do. You know, I think anybody. I think that's why LeVar Ball sent fucking LaMelo to fucking
Lithuania.
Exactly.
Lithuania was like 16
because
years,
you know what I'm
17 years
saying.
old.
Exactly. So he can get better at
And
what he
Jello
needs to be.
too. I think
Jello
Jello
went too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Jello got a record deal, so it don't matter. You know?
Yeah, no, it's a definitely like a situation where like you see both ways and you're like swaying both ways, but I don't know, man. I don't know. At the end of the day, like I feel like you just gotta let him kind of have his trials and tribulations, and like you said, place and time.
Yeah, I think it's place and time.
And you talk to him, but like dude, it's not like they took Bronny with their first round pick. It was Connect first.
Was he a 55th pick?
It was Connect first. That would have been like, oh my. Yeah. They would have took Bronny over Connect. Now I'm saying no shade to Bronny.
He was number 55th. Yeah, he was. And then now to even think about that, right? How many players that were drafted before him, how are they doing now?
Exactly.
Compared to what he's doing. So you gotta, people forget that shit.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, he's doing good. He's just, I mean, do I think that he should have stayed in college? We always talk about it. I think people need to stay in college for a little while.
They do.
So you develop to prove
bro.
yourself, to get yourself your own name. And I think that's how he would have got his own name if he would have balled out in college, because his dad didn't ball in college. He didn't have no college experience. So, you know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker went straight to the league, bro.
Bro, I'm just, bro, yeah.
It's also too, like situation. it's like I'm not saying Stephen A would do this, right? But it's low hanging fruit where like, it's gonna get ratings. Like if you talk about LeBron's son, if you talk about it's almost like it's one of those things too, where like
but that's his job though. That's why I can't get mad. That's why I can't get mad at him.
If it's the what's it called, the trending topic,
the hot take,
he's gonna be. He's gonna obviously speak on it, and then it's gonna go, and then it's gonna create that, But it definitely being on the Lakers amplified it with his dad.
Yeah,
it would have been amplified regardless what team he would have went to. Don't get me wrong, but especially since he went with his.
But that's what I'm saying though. That's my point though. Yeah. You think it would have been amplified as much as it is now?
I think
him being
not as much. I don't think not as much.
And I think that's what people's take is like. I think that people was like, Stephen A. Smith, you're taking a take on somebody. Why don't you do this with every other G League player? But it's because it's LeBron's son, you're doing it. And that's where people are like, hey, that's kind of fucked up. And which, like, we go back, it's a fucking, it's a fucked up situation, because it's like, he's doing his job, and that's a topic that people are talking about. Not just him, but us in general, the public, you know what I'm saying? Like, like the world.
Everybody's.
So, it's like, what the fuck is going on, But I don't know, bro. As a father, I understand LeBron.
Yeah,
I give LeBron props. I give LeBron major props. You better than me, bro, because I would have slapped the shit out that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would have been, bro, keep my, I would have been like Will Smith. Keep my son's name out your, yeah, I would have smacked the shit out of him, bro. Like, straight up. I don't give a fuck. Keep me out the game. I don't care. He already got injured. He already out. So it's like.
So this brings the question too. Like, you think that he knew, even though it was between the third quarter or fourth quarter, whatever it was, right? But you think, like, obviously cameras are on him and Bron, Stephen A. Smith and Bron. So you think he kind of sent like a message, like, to all reporters, like, he just had to be the person.
I think so. That's what I was saying. He had to do it. He had to do it. He was there. He's like, if I don't do it, I'll look pussy. And if I do it, niggas gonna know motherfuckers gonna know not to fucking play with my son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna know not to play with mines. Yeah. And that's when the father instinct comes in.
Yeah. But I feel like as long as it's fair criticism, bro. If it's fair criticism,
but
it's ball
not.
game.
It hasn't been. Let's be real. Has it been fair criticism? Because he's always talking about him. He's always bringing him up, and not even that. Let's go to the history of Stephen A. Smith and LeBron. They're not the best of friends. We all know that. But they've always been going back and forth. And I think that's why it hit LeBron and more. And then I seen Stephen A. Smith say some shit on Girl Arena's podcast saying that he's seen LeBron look at him and Bronny look at him and just put his head down. Like, he's basically like, fuck, like, this motherfucker here, like, damn, like, he's talking shit about me all the time. Yeah. So you think that as a father, you seen your son like that, I'm gonna, bro, I got my kids 110%. So
I get
it's fucked up. It's like being at a workplace and you bring your son and you got, it's the same shit, bro. You got people gonna say shit. You got people thinking that they better than him, or you got people thinking, why is he here?
There's always a perceived expectation from the son or the whatever when you're in that workplace, So there's a heavy weight on Bronny that we can't even.
I can't even fathom. Right? Yeah, I can't fathom.
So like,
that.
so it's like, but that go back to, like I'm saying, not to go back towards Braun, but it's like almost let your son go through that shit a little bit, bro. Let him go through the fire a little bit.
Thug it out.
You know, let him thug it out a little bit. And don't get wrong, if it gets out of pocket, so as I'm saying, I don't know if it's Stephen A. says something out of pocket, then maybe that's what LeBron.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What he said. I don't know if you can find. No, you can find it, Drew. We'll find it later. Yeah, we'll find it later. But I know there was something that bothered him, and I don't know if it was Stephen A. Smith.
Because when Stephen A. supposedly said something about Bronny,
shit. That's what pissed him off, bro. Yeah, pissed off LeBron. Yes.
So if it was warranted, okay, that's when it comes to people's their judgment. Because I could say something to you and you wouldn't think it's out of pocket, but vice versa, I could think it's out of pocket. So, but for LeBron to kind of say something to him in that manner,
you know what?
There had to been,
but maybe it does bother his son. And he noticed it, and
that too.
And that could be a factor in it. That he noticed that his son is like, I don't know, Dad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
killing his confidence, maybe.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Maybe because he's balling in the G League, but when he goes to the big screen, it's a little different. And I don't know if it's intimidation. I don't know if it's because all eyes on him. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
But
he's
play
still
him
a
like
young man, bro.
Trash garbage time too, though. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
they don't play him like in pivotal moments of the game.
Yeah.
They kind of more like put him in if it's a blowout, and
I mean, but that's how they do every player. So you got to respect that. You respect that they do that to everybody.
Yeah, of course. Earn your minutes. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Stephen A. Smith they both got to squash this shit. I think that it's a lot of beef, and Stephen's doing his job, and he as rightfully as he should, but LeBron's doing his job as a father as rightfully as he should. So,
Facts.
And shout out to Bronny, man. You doing your thing, bro. Keep on doing your thing. Fuck what these motherfuckers got to say, and just keep on hustling, bro. And you have everything to keep on going because your dad is who your dad is, bro. So. If my father was my father, who he was, I think that's made me work harder. So, and I know you working harder, but don't let these punks or these fucking blogs or these media, get you out your character, bro. Keep on doing what the fuck you got to do, bro.
Facts.
For sure, facts. Yeah, let's go.
Keep it like on the hooping. I don't see that one, but do you see the thing about like Angel Reese? How she said they're gonna sit out.
Angel Reese, we're gonna spit out what?
They're gonna. Supposedly, Angel Reese said, like, if they don't pay us what they pay us,
man,
she's going to sit out. Just keep it on the hooping subject. Keep it on the hooping subject.
Yeah, but we're talking about two different entities. When did the NBA come in, and when did the WNBA come in? It's like saying, like, oh, there's new baseball league coming in, and they're balling. Like, but it's the money. They got old money, bro. NBA got old money. WNBA don't got old money, so you pay y'all like that. Let's be real. And y'all just start popping now. But
it's like, and then to your point, it's like, it's almost of a sensitive entitlement, like what you bring to the table. And the one girl that actually kind of started a revolution, which is Caitlin Clark. You guys,
let's not say that though. Let's not say that though.
But don't get wrong, Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoops. You had a lot of good Dana Taurasi.
Yeah, there was a lot. Sabrina. Everybody. There's a lot of people, but it's like, who made that motherfucker jumping?
Yeah.
And you gotta get respect, but the only reason why they don't get respect, why? Because you white.
Yeah.
Let's be real. I'm not racist shit, but let's be real.
Instead of embracing her and like, hey, let's go to the top together. Hey, we're gonna make this game go good. Obviously, we play each other. We're gonna play each other, but you just kind of use that narrative and just
they gotta use that narrative with Angel Reese and Clayton Clark. They gotta do the same thing I did at Larry Bird and Magic Johnson.
Yeah,
make that a rivalry. Make that a thing.
But you know what? It's so crazy that the skill levels don't compare.
That's the bottom line. I understand that, but the skill levels were different with LeBron. I mean, with Magic and Larry Bird too. Magic was a passer. Magic was, saying he.
But they were still.
But Larry Bird was trying to be like him, but Larry Bird was a shooter.
No, I get that, but
you know what I'm saying?
But those are
two
players
things.
that like I said, not to cut you out, but like Angel Reese is. You're wrong. She's good, but like I'm talking about like a Caitlin Clark level. There's levels, and that's just being honest about on a basketball skill set. But if, the thing of Angel Reese is you're talking about like you're like from an entitled place. Like
if anybody should be getting paid is the girls that came before.
And is Caitlin Clark saying I'm gonna sit out? No, Caitlin Clark would have probably hooped if she got paid $0 or $5,000. You know what I'm saying?
That. I can see
Angel
that.
Reese is just kind of.
So Angel Reese is saying what is she saying right now? Oh, sorry. No, I'm about to cut you off.
There you go, brother.
Yeah. So I just want to see what she was saying. So Angel Reese is saying that WNBA players could sit out for more money despite the WNBA never making a profit in history of the league. Isn't nearly as crazy as people think. How is it not? What do you mean? Like, what?
Bro,
Like what do you mean when it comes to money and numbers? Y'all not thinking about that, and that's why my whole thing. So Angel Reese is unapologetic Angel podcast that I put in the questions because I'm not sure if it's even fair to call what Angel Reese said a threat. It's casual to come up on her podcast in a conversation with her teammates, Dejanay Carrington, and I think Angel Reese was most likely was mostly just repeating something she heard, considering that she heard. Yeah, well, there you go. So somebody must have said something. Then she was like, "Oh, you know what? You're right. We should get paid more, but you're not.
You should.
I'm not saying that.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that. But to say you want to get paid what LeBron's getting paid or Stephen Curry's gonna get paid, I'm sorry, that's not gonna happen right now. Bro, you gotta think about how long these leagues been. You know why baseball players get paid what they get paid? Why they get paid? They get paid, Drew, because they've been here how long? Longer.
Hundreds.
Yes. NFL's bro. You seen the stats of Kurt Angle and then Kurt Angle.
Brett Favre.
Who was his name in St. Louis? Kurt Warner. That's it, Kurt Angle. There. Shout out to WWE. So Kurt Warner, all these Rich Gannon, bro. You see how much they get paid a year compared to the QBs getting paid now. Yeah. Do you know why? It's because it's gotten that far. It's longevity.
And it's TV deals. People want to see them.
Yeah.
But I'm saying. Not cut you off, but don't you think that if you were in Angel Reese's shoes, Caitlin Clark's shoes, etc., all the women's pave the way, keep your head on, pave the way, and then you know what I'm saying. I know it's been.
I agree.
Instead of like I know you want for yourself. I get it, but like damn, like you're still young. You still have a path to like get to that, attain that shit. But if you complaining and sounding like a like feel sorry for me.
Not even that. Just feel sorry for me. I deserve all this. And he's like,
you do? Yeah. Okay, cool, but go show it.
But I mean that. But then guess what? Then that goes to every break. Look at Michael Jordan. What did Michael Jordan's deal was? Why he left Chicago? Do you think if Michael Jordan was getting paid what players are getting paid now, you think he would have made Jordan the way he did? No, the shoe he did it because I had to make an avenue for myself.
To the next level. What was it?
Yeah.
Before leaving the Bulls, $18 million he renegotiated.
Bro, for 1 year, so he's not, bro. So even then, bro, you got people 1 year, 30 million. But even before the 18 million, bro. Wait. So before leaving the Bulls, Mark Jordan and the contract negotiated and extended to a total of 18 million after the Bulls won their first championship in 91. Right, and he also agreed to a 1 year, 30 million contract.
After he came back.
In 96. That was when he came back. But you're talking about
that's a crazy ass deal.
So wait, hold on. So that 18 million was throughout the 3 years?
No, just
how was that broken down?
I'm pretty sure it was before he retired. It was $18 million a year.
Bro, so look at that. In 1998, the Bulls voiced the 3 year final 3 years of Jordan's rookie contract to sign him for 8 year 25.7 million. But compared to what people get paid now,
and like you said, the Jordan deal took him to another.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, so you gotta understand, you gotta work for it. I'm sorry, like it's just you guys are in the what do you say, the beginnings of getting to that. Yeah. But set the forefront for future players like Juju Watkins and all these girls that coming. Yeah, all these girls that coming into the league. Set the example. Like, hey, we're gonna set this for you guys, even though we're not gonna get it. But you guys, even though we're not gonna get it, you guys are gonna get it.
Yeah, facts. And,
you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it's a hard pill to swallow. Either you're a star or not. Either you sell or you're not. Either you sell or you're not. You're a star or not.
What did it say right there? Somebody was in their ear. That's all it takes. Yeah. Somebody, you guys deserve what?
Like, you got a McDonald's meal. Who gives a fuck, Travis? I mean, McDonald's meal don't mean shit. You got a McDonald's Angel Reels meal. I'm sorry, but like, it's work your way up. Like,
I get them. I get it. But you gotta understand the money and how things work. And I think the business. I'm sorry, not money. The business and how it works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's this? Or one majority or whatever. Yeah. But it's just the business, bro. It's just the business and how long the league's been around. WNBA has not been around long.
Like the 90s. Been around, 90s or 80s of WNBA.
NBA's been around longer, way longer. The MLB's been around way longer. NFL's been out here way longer. And look at their numbers. Even like Kurt Warner wasn't that long ago, bro.
Yeah.
And he was getting paid what, eight
the early 2000s.
No. But $8 a year. I'm talking about the year. How much you get compared to now a Josh Allen or a Patrick Mahomes? How much you get paid a year?
Yeah.
They jumped, bro. It jumped like dramatically.
But look, who kept their head down? Kurt Warner.
That's what I'm saying.
Dan Marino,
they paved the way.
Joe
Dan
Davis,
Marino,
they kept their heads down.
bro.
They fucking Joe Kelly, they kept their heads down.
Rich Gannon,
all those OG quarterbacks, they kept their head down and they worked and they got paid. You know what? I might not get paid this amount for the league, but you know what? I'm gonna get sponsors. I'm gonna get a little, there's other avenues, especially social media age. Like, you could get that revenue from other ways, but you're bashing down the same audience that's trying to watch you, but then kind of make yourself unlikable,
Because it was that. Because now my take on that is like, what are you telling the fans? What are you telling the fans that look up to you?
Yeah, you're gonna quit. You're gonna sit out.
So now
things get tough.
Hey, not even that. I gotta take. My parents just got me a ticket to watch you at this game, and now I found out you're sitting out, and that's a whole new reason why I came to that game to watch you. And now you sitting out because you're not getting paid enough. Exactly. Is that fair?
Exactly.
That's like, no, I don't agree with that, bro. I don't agree with that. I get it. You guys deserve more money. Yes, I agree
for sure. That's no call.
That's for sure facts. But how they trying to do it is not the way. Because not everybody else did it that way. Because they realized that they loved the game.
Exactly.
It wasn't about money. It was always about the game. That's why Jordan kept on going the way he did. Exactly. Even though Jordan knew he should be paid more, what did Jordan do? Bro, 6 rings? Come on, bro.
Undefeated in the finals.
You think, as Drew knows, you think Chicago deserved it? Paying him what they paid him? No.
Bro, they
honestly did it.
They honestly got a deal with Jordan. Bro, think about, I know you're alluding to it. If he was in these times and era, his numbers would be out the spectrum, but be out the fucking universe of numbers he had.
LeBron would even compare. I'm sorry.
So but then to play devil's advocate too, like think about it. Back then, the inflation wasn't as bad, so that money he was getting was actually worth way more than it is nowadays too.
Yes.
Just
yes and no. Yes and no.
The numbers don't match up.
The numbers don't match up. I think even if you compare the numbers of what he was getting paid to now. To compare what he was getting then to now, I think it would still be less than what players are getting now.
And if all you motherfuckers talking about numbers over here talking about pocket watching, all you guys out there looking at
we're pocket watching. We're talking about people's contract deals.
Discussions. We're having discussions over here. You guys sorry guys.
You gotta fucking put your pains in the bunch. Sorry,
We're just over here talking over here with the boys, man. Post with the homies. What's up?
So I'm being real though. So like the number he was getting compared to now, bro. Yeah, it's compared to the pesos, not pesos.
Inflation wise.
I just want to talk about the inflation, right? To talk about compared to what it is now to now. Like if it's still, what's the equivalency of that to what he had to now, the deal?
So for example, in 1996, he got $30 million in 1996.
I don't think it would be the same, bro.
It's not the same.
I don't think it's the same. Bro, the goddamn minimum wage has even went up. Fucking,
bro, but that minimum wage
in the U.S., like that shit been at $7.25 or $7.50 for how long? Like
watch.
And they think people can survive off that. Like, come on, bro.
30 million.
Look, bro, if you live in cool, better compared to regular people, you good. Like that's my take on it,
bro. 100%.
Like that's just my take, bro.
That is.
So,
bro, look,
Juice could put.
It's worth more, I guess.
For what he's getting paid from where?
Says $30 million in 1996 to 2025 equals 61 million. I don't know.
Nah,
I don't think so, right?
But that's you talking about 31 billion. He got paid through fucking how many years?
The whole 90s.
He wasn't getting that every year. We're talking about every year.
Yeah, every year.
You got players getting fucking 50 million, 60 million every year. Compared to what niggas was getting, people were getting back in the day, bro.
So it's more, no?
Nah. You got it, yeah. We'll figure it out. But anyways, I don't think it's the same.
It's not the same.
I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same for LeBron. For Jordan being the way he was and how he was what he was doing, nah. I don't believe that.
Because I haven't heard that saying $1 was more.
Bro, so 190 million? No? Oh, sorry. I'm fucking confused.
But have you heard that saying though? The dollar was worth more back then. That saying that the dollar was worth more. Because like I said, our grandpas would have. Sonny had a house and 2 cars by the time he was fucking.
My wife stood at home, took care of the kids.
Bro, yeah, you did,
I worked
bro.
one job.
Yeah,
I was able to pay my bills, my house, my car.
Yeah,
and I still went on vacation. Well, guess what, Grandpa? I cannot do that.
Exactly, times change.
Yeah, not the job that you did. No, it ain't happening. I wish it was.
Like thanks, Grandpa, making me feel better. I don't own a house.
Thank you for making me feel like a little bitch. You ain't doing enough, grandson. Fuck you.
I got 3 kids. Hell no.
Bro, I'm working 2 jobs, motherfucker. No, but shit is times is hard, bro. Times is hard right now.
Time changes, man.
But all I'm saying, bro, is that you gotta be grateful for the position you're in, and just understand that if it's not like that for you right now, you can make it like that for other people in the future. You can set that
Generational.
that line to be like, hey, you know what? We didn't get that, y'all, but you know what? We're gonna work to y'all get that.
Exactly.
Because y'all deserve that.
Thanks.
So that's my take on it. I get it. Everything else is cool, but I think that's one thing that they need to understand that, and you know,
hopefully you do,
yeah,
bro.
hopefully you do. If not, I mean, you know, hopefully it works out for you. Hopefully it works out.
Damn, I feel like I'm keep on going to basketball, but I feel like the same thing that I've seen and I thought about, like how the new age hoopers they don't come from like the mud, like new age hoopers. Most of these kids are now second, third generation at pros. So you think that has to do something with?
I think, you know what? Not even that. I think there's a lot of outlets now than there was before. You know, because we're growing up, it was sports, right? It was like, oh, sports. You want to give some big other sports, but now you got streaming, you got podcasts, you got content creation. Like, so kids are picking things differently.
But I'm talking about specifically basketball, though.
Well, yes, I mean,
like you got all the juniors in the league. Like, name an NBA player junior. Name an NBA player junior. They're on the league, but their dads are the ones that really had to get it out the trenches in the mud to like get discovered. And now, the second, third generation hoopers are not.
But that's what you're supposed to do, though.
No, I agree with that. But it kind of creates this thing where like the kind of the toughness, the hustleness, the ambition, the hunger for that.
Yeah, no,
like,
it's
you gotta make it for your family
because you already seen
your family's already made.
Yeah,
you know?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
That's what I meant.
The hunger's not the same, but that's why we get excited with players like Anthony Edwards,
exactly,
and people like that, because they came off the Ja. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Shot was a shot.
Shai Gilgeous.
Yeah. So we see players like that, Jason Tatum. You know, it gives you, or Jaylen Brown, even you see them come off the mud and then make it, and that's the players I really like. I mean, don't get me wrong, like there's players like I think Carmelo Anthony's son is fucking
He's dope.
A beast, bro.
He's dope. He's dope.
I think he's better than I ain't gonna say, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So you know, like I don't want to.
But like I'm not saying that's not everybody, right? But like, cause there's players that have been back in the day. Like Kobe's dad was a pro. Like I'm not gonna say it right, but
Kobe's dad wasn't Kobe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there were two different things.
No, facts.
So it's like Ken Griffey. Ken Griffey Jr. was way better than his dad, bro. Way better than his dad. Yeah, and they played in the same team, right?
They hit a homer back to back.
There you go.
The only players that ever do that.
But that's what, as a father, you want your son to be better than you. And when your son is better than you, you're like, hey, I did my job. Facts. And I think that's what LeBron, I think that's, you know, I don't take it back to LeBron, but I think that's what is kind of going on with that situation.
You can't blame the father, but it's also like,
yeah, but it is blaming the father because he pushed for him to get on Lakers. He pushed for him to get drafted. He pushed for all that, bro. And you can't see and say he didn't.
So this question, like, I'm pretty sure if our producer could correct us if I'm wrong, but as soon as Bronny got drafted, didn't LeBron sign like an extension? I'm pretty sure he did, like right after. So you're telling me that if the Lakers didn't draft Bronny, would he still be there?
I don't know.
That's the thing
I think it would have been he would have had like 1 year and 2 year, but one year wave contract. What's it called?
Player option.
Sorry, yeah.
2 year. It said LeBron agreed to a 2 year, $104 million contract extension with the Lakers with a player option in 25-26. So basically, he has a player option this year. So basically, because the son's a rookie, no?
This is first year. Yes. First full year. Yes. It is. Yes.
So
because we're in 2025. Because 2024, 25. Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I could be fact checked. You guys fact check me, but like when his son got drafted, that's when he signed the extension.
I could maybe I could see that. I'm not gonna say
I don't know.
Fact check that. Yeah, fact checkers. Fact checkers check that.
You can check that. So I said, play devil's advocate. Would he would have signed the extension if the Lakers didn't kind of like to his.
But I also think that he also did it too because I think he wants to. If correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he also wants to play with Bryce. I think he also wants to be in the league while Bryce is in the league. Crazy. Bro. Being the first father with both your sons on the league and while you're in the league, bro, that'd be crazy. And you know Bryce
he's a baller.
Yeah, he's a baller.
He can hoop.
He's a lot like his dad, I ain't gonna lie. You know,
so like that's his dad.
See, that's June 27, 2024, the Los Angeles Lakers drafted Bronny James with the 55th pick of 2024 NBA draft. Right? Boom. And then July 3rd on 2024, LeBron James agreed to the 2-year $4 million contract extension with the Los Angeles Lakers, including player option. You know what? Hey.
He's like, you don't drive my son, I ain't here.
Hey,
type shit.
Then he wondered why Stephen A. Smith saying the shit he say. But that's neither here or there. That's none of my business.
Facts.
But I don't know. We don't know what LeBron. We don't know shit. We just going off of what we fucking
Facts.
analyzing. We're not pros here, guys.
Facts.
I just want to let it be known we're not pros here.
It's your name, post with the homies.
Yeah. So but yeah, bro. But it's crazy. NBA is crazy. We'll see what goes on. Everybody and shit like that. And I hope that it works out for the best for them. And I hope that LeBron don't have to come slip up to Stephen A. Smith again because it's gonna be props. It's gonna be props. So.
Gonna put a whole Billy West on his ass. Yeah, Billy West. But you say you want to say something about Doechii earlier?
Oh, so no, yeah, I was gonna bring in the Doechii shit. Y'all heard about what she said, right? Her, I don't know, she was on Hot Wings or something like that. It was Hot Wings, right? Hot Wings. I think it was. I seen something. She said it was something about a red flag. A guy being straight. A straight man is a red flag for her. And my thing was like, and people I seen people were going on the internet bashing her and me, I personally, that's her preference. If she like a bi motherfucker, then that's what she likes. Because she might be bi. So it's her preference. So I think there's some people that get mad. It's like, bro, let her be. Do I think that her saying that give the wrong message? Yes, I do.
It does.
Because I think that younger people, younger girls, even men, whatever, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, you're straight or you're a red flag. And I think that you give the wrong impression on that. For you, it's your preference. Do I think it's a red flag? I don't think that should be considered a red flag because it's fucked up.
To me,
well, yeah. So look at right here. So in the video, Doechii tells her DJ Miss Milan that dating a dating red flag for her is a straight man, which outraged the men that idolize rappers who routinely call women everything but a child of God. And she was accused of being part of an anti-male agenda, which it does sound like that. Don't get me wrong. That's what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck. That's her preference. That's you. But I think that the message, that's my point, is the message. I think it was like, you kind of made it, because you got younger people looking up to you, and they could be like, oh yeah, just my mind as a child, right? Kids think, oh, you're a straight man, oh, you're a red flag. It just gives that wrong impression. It's like, no, that's your preference. You like a dude that's bi, cool for you. That's cool for you. We have no problem. I have no problem with that, because you might be like that. Yeah. You might be bi, and that's what you like. So you want somebody to understand why you go both ways. But to me, I feel like you're bashing straight men, and it's like that's not a cool thing either. It's like, bro, because it's like there's nothing wrong with us being straight. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like
where do you come from? Straight men and straight women. I mean, or whatever. So you said, the time they're gonna have their whatever. Where do you come from, Doechii? That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, you wouldn't be here if your parents weren't straight. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
and I love her music.
Me too.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan.
On her.
And your preference is your preference, but I think that being said like that, maybe she was doing it trolling.
Maybe she was. Maybe she was trolling. If she was trolling, that's a whole different, kind of.
Yeah, but what tripped me out was that the DJ was like, oh, I thought you were gonna say men. In general, speaking men in general, damn, why you say it like that? Damn, you don't it's like that you hate men. So now when people say that hate anti-man agenda, you kind of fit into that category. And I'm not saying that you can't speak your mind, but you gotta understand, once you say something, you're gonna be put into a bracket or a hole, whatever the fuck you want to say.
Everybody,
pause. But
your words are amplified, bro.
Yeah,
your words are.
So you gotta be careful
in that her level of, especially coming out the Grammys,
but she been blowing up.
She's blowing up, So, but to my thing, it just kind of no disrespect. It just kind of sounded like ignorant, and maybe you said off the top you weren't thinking about it, or
maybe she did it to be funny.
But it's like, come on, dude, you're. You gotta watch what you say. Villainizing a group of people, or
my thing is that you gotta watch what you say, because you are talking to a crowd of people and people that probably look up to you, and they might interpret that as a wrong.
Bro, who signed you? Top Dog, the straight man. That's what I'm saying. You're already
That's
the people
what I'm
that
saying.
are pushing you
You
punch.
kinda got-
I don't know who punches pushing her, but TD, Top Dog, all.
I just think that as a red flag, when you look at red flag, that means danger. That means, oh, get out,
Yeah.
evacuate, move, get the fuck. You know, so when you talk about that, you're like, man, it's straight man's a red flag. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? Like
dating. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, this is weird. Like, it's just weird.
Yeah,
it's like,
it's
why would you
whole-
say that?
it
Like,
just
as a
doesn't
red
make-
flag,
yeah.
I don't think it's a red flag. I think it's a preference.
Yeah, it's a
That's
preference.
Your preference.
It's a preference.
A red flag is like, oh,
Yeah.
dude that talks back to his mom. That's a red flag because now
Yeah.
you know he don't respect women.
So maybe
You know?
our words being misconstrued, or she just got took out of context. Okay, you could say that, but at the same time, like you said it like so quick after someone said, "What's a red flag?"
And then what
You know?
tripped me out was the DJ saying, "Oh, I thought you were gonna say man, girl in general." I was like, "Oh wait, what?"
Yeah, so you like
I was
girls? It's
what
cool.
the
You
fuck?
like girls? Cool. Or you
Yeah.
like,
That hurt my feelings. Like I like you, dog. I still like you know. Yeah, I fucking
especially you got that BBL.
yeah, she had a BBL.
Actually, she got a BBL. Yeah.
Oh man. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I just think that shit was weird. I just think it was crazy. But you know what? Shout out to her. I just think that we all need to, you know, just like us, we all have to watch what we say and how we say it and how because people interpret it a different way. You know?
Yeah, and it's cool to be unapologetically you. I'm not saying that, right? But like, you know, you're just saying things like divisive. You know, I'm not even sensitive. I'm not even sensitive. We're not sensitive here, but like, you know, it's like, bro, well, if you're a straight man, you're like, what the fuck? Like, what did I do to you?
No, it doesn't.
Or like, or it's like, what? Like, you know, I'm just here existing. You know, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that. I feel attacked. I
have many straight men that are great influences.
And I got little girls, brothers from my daughters. Like, oh, you're a straight man, Dad. You're a red flag. What?
Like what? Yeah.
Like, and that's my mind on that. You know, we have kids. People have kids. Like, no, like, there's toxic masculinity. Yes, there's men that are fucking piece of shit. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And fuck them motherfuckers. But then you can't label everybody that. You can't label every straight man that, and that's why I think that's what. I'm not saying that she's saying like that, but people are gonna interpret that like that, and they're gonna run with it, bro. Because human beings are a motherfucker. Like, you know, they take one thing and they run with it.
They run with it for sure, bro. It's just, I don't know. To me, it was just more like, all right, you know, if you were trying to say something else, but it just you're just kind of when you say that, you discredit all the great men that came before you that are great family men and that have had kids, have had families, and their families have had families and have grandkids. You're kind of discrediting them in that aspect. That's one thing that I'm kind of like, maybe you just said it off the top. I don't know what your whole mindset was through that whole thing, interview. But, you know, like you said. Hey,
to each his own. That's your opinion. That's how you feel, girl. Hey, shout out to you. Hey, all respect. Hey, much love. And that's your preference for sure.
Facts. You know, do what you gotta do.
Shout out to TDE, man. Shout out to
Top
TDE.
Dog,
Shout out to the West Coast, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Doechii. Keep on doing your thing, girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Keep on doing your thing. But
shout out Solo, shout out Q, man.
I seen that you wrote some shit, bro, about vegans being mad at their neighbors for carne asada.
Bro, dude, I seen that shit. I don't know if it was on TikTok or where I seen it. It was like a video that the vegans were complaining about their neighbor. So one family was cooking carne asada and they had the window open.
Okay.
And then the smell was airing out the window.
So
and
it
then,
smells so good they got mad.
And then they were complaining about the smell. I'm like, dude.
It smells so good.
Are we gonna,
it smells so good.
What are we doing now? What are we talking about here now? Are we talking about smells, aromas?
It's like white people moving down to Mexico getting mad because they play mariachi bands in the fucking it's somewhere you move to. Do you know that's how Mexico is, bro? Like,
yes,
come on.
They don't
look
at this guy.
Oh yeah, I'm glad they blurred their face because goddamn, you look like
dude.
And not even that, she's vegan. She don't even look vegan with her fat ass. That bitch, bro. The fuck? You look like you eat meat too, bitch, and fat. Like, don't even come over here with that bullshit. Sorry.
Dude. Come on, dog. This is just...
That shit crazy, bro. I open the door, I can smell it. Yeah, you smell it because it's
disgusting. It must be like a butcher's shop in there. Honestly, how many animals are losing their lives in this property? I'm going to call the police. I'm going to get the police.
Dude, I think this is a different video I see.
Shut up. Shut up.
Keep it high with you, though. It's a different video.
Either way, this is
but same concept. Same concept.
Same thing. I can smell it out here. Oh, you want a piece? You want a piece?
Bro.
I got you. I got you. I just, you want it well done? You want a burnt?
Dude, long gone the days we go to your neighbor like, hey, I bought you a plate. Long gone the days. Now you got to worry about, I'm this, I'm fucking.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that.
Fuck my neighbors too. They fucking punk asses called the cops on us because we had a mariachi here, bro. And the cops came.
I'm about to say that. I want to speak on that because I saw your story and I was like, bro,
they came twice, bro. The first guy came. And he was like, hey, man, he was messaging. He said, hey, man, I just got to come. I just see you guys doing it. He's like, you guys are not doing it. He's like, you guys are not that bad. Like, yeah, I just have to do because someone's complaining. They're not personal. All right, cool. Right. I was like, all right, bro, they're gonna rap. I was like, they came for a couple hours, so they're gonna leave like at 10 or 11, right? He's like, all right, cool, man, appreciate it, man. And then I was like, you want to play? He said, nah, you know, I try to keep it cool.
That's right, respect.
Shout out to all the real cops, man. That
Bro,
cool.
shout out to the real cops.
You know
Man. Talk about it.
Yeah, shout out to homies that cops and shit. But and then they come. So then it's getting to that time, bro. And I think they knew. So they got to that time, and then they came back, and it was two different cops, bro. And of course they're Mexican, bro. But they were, you know, those people that hate their own people.
Yep.
And I was like, hey, bro, my bad. I was like, they're gonna wrap it up right now. I was like, they just, you know, they just had a little.
It's a 50th birthday party, bro.
Yeah, I was like,
it's a 50th birthday.
Like, he's like, oh, wait, that's like they were just being dicks about it. I was like, all right, cool, bro. I was like, well, so he think, you know, it's like, oh, I was like, well, they're gonna leave right now. I was like, I got you my bag, you know. And he was like, all right, well, that's cool. Well, we're gonna be out here waiting until they leave. I say, oh, okay. I say, y'all gotta wrap it up.
I'd be like, oh, okay, bro, do your thing.
Yeah,
Shit.
no, but they were there. He was being a dick, but they were just sitting, you know, sitting in front of him. I was like, bro, like. It's always your own people, bro. It's always your own people, bro. And it's like crazy because the first dude was cool, and then the second people, he said, bro, you know, our people, you know, the guy came first. I was like, yeah, and I told him what time. I said, bro, it's not. I was like, I could play music. I was like, we're still good. He said, yeah, well, it's already past 11, right? Whatever the fuck.
That's the line. What's the line?
Yeah, it was a curfew. It was already past 11.
Okay.
Yeah, so we fucked up too, but we thought we could get away with it. This don't give him my word.
But dude, like, you're not getting away with it, but it's your father-in-law's 50th birthday party, bro.
But even then, I was being cool with them. I was like, hey, bro, my bad. Like, you know, I was just being, you know, like, kind of like, I was, you know me, bro. I'm not really that cool sometimes, but I was cool.
You kept it cool.
Yeah, I kept my cool.
Composure.
I was like, I was being nice and shit like that. And they were being dicks. I was like, you know what? All right. I was like, I ain't playing with these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I was like, so it is what it is. You know, it happens. But shout out to my father-in-law, man, 50th birthday. You
50.
know what I'm saying? And we had the motherfucker bond this motherfucker. Fucking blow this shit up.
That's crazy because people like to say like, oh, you an old head or like you old as fuck. I'm like, bro, think about this shit, bro. You survived whatever life gave you. And you made it to that age. That's how I interpret it as. Yeah. Right? Yeah. All the bullshit life threw at you, all the things that you could have potentially got unalive for, you came through and you persevered on the other side of it. I always
say that, though. We always say that. It's like, bro, all the things we've been through, all the things like, bro, like, I'm grateful for us to still be here.
Exactly.
So thank God to the most.
So, like, if you celebrate that shit, bro, it's a good thing. And I get it, you know, from their, they have a duty to do, a job to do, you know, but at the same time.
Some of them take it a little too fucking,
the neighbors, you know, they're complaining, but it's like, if that was your father-in-law or your dad or your mom, whatever, celebrating a milestone in life, would you show grace to your neighbor, you know, show a little grace, show a little compassion, or come over, you probably give him a plate or talk to you a little bit, you know, neighbor, man, or know whatever, like, but you take it straight to that point, you know, I just my growing up, my upbringing,
but nobody's neighborly no more, bro. Nobody's neighbor. Living in this neighbor, bro. I try to be nice to neighbors, and then like even the neighbor here, I didn't take their packages back to them so many times, bro. And you think I think they're the ones that called. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be on some, you know, I'm not gonna say what I want to say. But I know I know why. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it has to, you know, it has to do because we're not the same color. So let's just be real. So
keep it at that.
Yeah, we'll keep it at that. But is there anything else you want to get to, bro? Anything else you want to tap it into and shit before we wrap this motherfucker up?
Nah, bro. I think everything's good. We talked about good stuff.
Shout out to Alex, man. I know you lost a fight, brother. Yeah. I know we.
Who's running for
shout
you,
out to Ruffy.
Mauricio Rufy.
Rufy, sorry, your son of Rufy. AnVe, you was wrong. You was totally wrong.
We're gonna talk next podcast.
Yeah, next podcast we'll talk about it. We get more into that, the UFC shit like that, bro. But thank y'all for coming in, man. Watching the pod, you know, you post with the homies. Make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. And then for all the people that been showing love and been watching, we appreciate y'all for sure. Shout out to my producer, Drew, man. We been getting this motherfucker, man. We got some, we didn't level up, y'all.
We cooking
up. I have no idea. So,
we cooking up.
Yeah, we clean this motherfucker up.
All your motherfuckers to let them cook. You gonna let us cook, cause watch, we gonna bring some shit.
Exactly.
You know, we be in a fucking meal. We let us cook, we're gonna meal, bro. Let's go. We're in a buffet, homie, potluck, whatever you want. Let's go.
Yes, sir. But like I said, y'all comment, like, subscribe, all that good shit. Please comment, like, subscribe
and share and share.
It helps a lot. Please. It helps a lot.
Word of mouth.
You watch it because you all watch, but we need it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a motherfucker.
You heard the word of mouth is word of phone.
Word of mouth is word of mouth. Yeah, but until then, y'all, we out this motherfucker, man. Peace out.
Peace. Let's go.